Back in the city of Vancouver, this is Radio TKO, and the reason you listen is because I bring you all the best guests from the mixed martial arts industry. Right now, I want to welcome Jorge Santiago to the program for the second time, and I'll start, George, by saying congratulations to you and everybody at ATT with the big win this weekend, Bigfoot Silva over Fedor Emelianenko.
What's up, guys? Thank you very much, man. Keep the hook up.
Just hanging out. I know there was some big news on your end. I know when I talked to you the other day, you couldn't confirm it as of yet. Is this thing a done deal? Are you a UFC fighter? What's the word?
The word is everybody's talking that I am, but I'm not yet. But I can't confirm, I can't deny. But it's going to happen, bro, real soon.
Right.
Don't
Nice.
know that, man. But you know.
Hey. No big deal. So Brian Stan, obviously the opponent that they're looking at putting you up against, with Wanderlei Silva calling out Vitor Belfort. What did you think of the fight with Anderson and Vitor? And are you excited, like most people, to see a rematch of that old fight between Wanderlei and Vitor?
Of course, man. I love to watch the first fight. Was back then, maybe 1996. I remember I was a kid that was following the fight. That's why I fell in love with the sport. But yeah. That's what I like to see. No, I hopefully they have a fight in August in Brazil. I'll be there for sure to watch it.
Are you hoping that you're able to get this UFC 130 fight, if it happens, done without an injury, and hopefully you'll be in action down in Rio as well?
Probably, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Of course.
You know, you've traveled around the world now where a lot of guys usually fight either North America or just in Japan. I mean, you've headed over to Russia. You've been to Costa Rica, Amsterdam. I'm not sure if I asked you this last time, but what's your favorite place to fight in the world and why?
Well, every crowd is everything, the countries, that is a different kind of sense. I just love to fight. You know, wherever I go, I love to interact with my fans and like the way they see the fighters and all aspect. I just need to feel it to fight United States. You know, I've been so long time fighting Europe and South America and Japan. I just want to have back the same feeling that coming to U.S. and see the fireworks come and get inside the cage and fight for the fan. You know.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. My school was just down there at the end of January. West Coast Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, they're just down there training for the Miami Winter Camp at American Top Team. You guys have lots of schools coming down there to cross-train and stuff like that?
Sure, I didn't hear, sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Jace. I'm going to bump you up a bit. Just come a bit.
Yeah, no, my school was down there, West Coast Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We're just down there end of January, training down there for the Miami Winter Camp. We usually go once a year for a week, and do lots of schools come down there and stuff like that, train for you guys, with you guys a lot, or?
Yeah. We always training with jiu-jitsu, and South America is getting big, very popular jiu-jitsu now. You know, we just try to keep going the same way we always do. You know.
If somebody's looking to come down and train at your guys' gym, how do they go about doing that? Are outsiders welcome, or how does that work?
Yeah, always outsiders are welcome. Always. Actually, we are doing more traveling and camping some other place. We are like to get related with a lot of guys in other camps. You know, it's the future. You know, everybody trains with everybody, and when the fight comes, friends are friends and business apart. You know.
Let's talk a minute about Fedor. Now, obviously, you're in Bigfoot's corner, and the win was a great one. But for Fedor, you know, obviously one of the greatest heavyweights ever, do you kind of see it time for him to maybe make a change down to 205 pounds with how big guys like your teammate Bigfoot at 285 pounds, the heavyweights are just getting crazy these days?
I really hope he goes down. You know, MMA's changed a lot, you know, especially in the United States and Japan. Back then in Japan, we only used to see a freak shows or like bigger, huge guys against smaller guys. Mm-hmm. Everybody know now a little bit of jiu-jitsu and strike. You know, coming to the United States, I think it would be better if he drops to 205. You know, we could see more action, and I think he can knock him out some good names on the strike force too. You know, I hope he fights on 205.
Do you think that he's maybe not getting pushed as hard over there? Like some guys are kind of telling him, "Oh, Fedor, everything you're doing is great," when really he's maybe getting soft around the edge.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell by him, but to him, but I don't know, maybe. I just don't understand sometimes.
Yeah, well, what was it like for you before you came to North America? When you come from Brazil, is it kind of just one mind state down there, and then you came to North America and kind of had this big, MMA window open for you? Is that kind of how it worked for yourself?
Yeah, of course. Before, back in the days, I was just training jiu-jitsu, fighting the Pan American Games, the World, and once Rebor came here to the United States and opened up the American top team with his partners, I got noticed the mixed martial art was the hottest thing back then in 2002, and I started training and everything changed, And today is the biggest thing in the sport, the hottest thing.
Mm-hmm.
It changed, and I love it, the way it goes.
You were over in Sengoku for a long time, obviously. You won the Grand Prix back in 2008. You were the champion ever since. I've heard some rumblings that, possibly some of the reasons that guys like you, along with Dave Pee Wee Herman, are leaving Sengoku is that they might be in a bit trouble business and financially wise. Is there any light you can shed on that without, throwing them under the bus or whatever, I guess?
Bro, no, there's nothing like it that I have to complain with Sengoku. They always pay me on time. I never had that kind of problem. I can't complain about Sengoku. The only reason I left is nobody else to fight. I've been fighting with the same guys 2 times already. So I just decided by myself to come back to the United States, and fight the top guys, That's the only reason.
Yeah, well, I mean, you fought Masaki in the finale, won that fight, fought Mamet Kaladov in a non-title fight where you did get caught. We talked about that last time, but you came back and avenged that, 5-round fight, unanimous decision. But then it was Kazuo Masaki again. It was almost like a revolving door. I'm sure that must have played into it. Like you said, fighting the same guys. Was it time to get a new test?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're going to offer more challenge for me besides the same guys. So I'm tired to fight against those guys. I want to take a big step, an ultimate challenge, and come back to the United States. I've been for 2 years the top 10 guys in rank, and I want to fight those guys. Yeah. They are above me, so that's why I took that decision. I'm like, you know what, enough is enough. I'm very grateful about Sengoku keep me going. Treat me very well. But it's time to come back. I'm not getting younger. I'm getting old. I'm 29. I just turned 30, so. You know what? Let's go back and start over again in the United States,
I have a couple questions as it relates to that last fight with Masaki. First of all, 30 seconds left in the 5th round, a fight that was going back and forth. People maybe, talk about who would have been winning on the scorecards. If you were in Masaki's position and your camp threw a towel in with 30 seconds left, would you be upset with them, or would you be happy with the fact they're looking out for their fighter? How would you take that?
Man, I would be upset, but sometimes I go a lot with my friends as a cornerman, and I know when we fight, and I've been in that position fighting. The fighters, they never will give up. No, they're not going to give up. I would fight until the referee stops and come inside and finish the fight. Sometimes the cornermen, they know more than you, how's your behavior inside the ring. I'll be mad, but you know what? Maybe he got saved for 30 seconds. Maybe he got some serious damage. Same happened with me when I first fight Cali Dog. When the referee stopped the fight, I was like, I put my hand in my face. I know, fuck, why he did stop the fight?
Yeah, you weren't out cold or anything. You were still conscious. You just was tagging you with the hammer fit.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, why he stopped the fight? But you know what? Referee's there. He's doing his job. Unfortunately, that was his day, and I paid the price. And the cornerman is the same thing. If the referee doesn't have the sense when he needs to stop the fight, nobody else better than their friends know how to react in the ring. If it's enough, throw the towel. But I really thought I was losing the fight.
Yeah. One other question. You're always wearing your shades in your post-fight thing. What brand are they, and do they pay you money to wear them? Because they fucking well should if they're not.
Again.
the sunglasses that you wear all the time, what brand are they, and does that company pay you to wear them? Because they should.
No, bro. It's funny, bro, because my first fight in Japan was with Jay-Z. I was like, you know what? I have to do some crazy shit. You know Jay-Z?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of Mr. Hip-Hop.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm like, bro, what am I going to do? I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do myself. I'm going to be myself. I'm just going to pretend I'm back home. I live in Brazil. A place is really kind of Key West. No, Miami Beach in Key West.
Yeah.
You have to drive like 3 hours to nowhere to get in the middle of the island and surfing and stuff like that. You know what? I'm going to put my surfboard, shorts, and my sunglasses and pretend I'm going home. And back then, I couldn't take it off,
Yeah.
Hey, that's not. Hey, there you go. At least there's a backstory. I knew there was some kind of a backstory to it, right? I didn't know exactly, but everybody's got their own list. So talking about Jay-Z, I know that he's pretty, he's pretty flamboyant guy, as you just said. He's kind of got the hip hop kind of, culture to him. It must be fun training with guys like him and Alves. You got all these cool personalities down at ATT.
Yeah, man, it's fun, bro. It's like you're leaving the movie, Going to South Miami, training Masvidal and Villa, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's real fun. Different personality, but it's like a lot of crazy people. I think the normal people cannot do this thing,
I know you Brazilian guys like to joke around. Do all the guys that speak Portuguese like to play tricks on all the white guys, or what? How does that work?
Nah, not really, bro. We make jokes with everybody, guys, guys, we only do bad things with everybody, It's fun. It was fun.
Las Vegas is going to be this fight's location. You haven't fought there since way back in the other UFC days when you came in, win over Justin Levens, and then you got caught in a couple fights with Chris Lieben and Alan Belcher. Are you going to have any, UFC octagon jitters, or is that kind of out the window from your first run?
No, bro, no shit. Back to back, I passed the past. I'm leaving the future. I'm leaving the present of me. And fuck that, man. I have a good time. Since the last UFC, I learned my lesson. I train the way a professional should train, and since then I only have one loss and 10 victories. So I learned the lesson. I train the way a professional fighter should train, and I'm just ready to come back. I'm back. I want to come back to the United States and count and start my story again.
You got to, if you beat Stan, then it works out good for MMA math, because Lieben beat you, but you beat him, and then he beat Lieben. So then it makes that triangle. Everybody always likes to do MMA math, right? So it'll add up. When you beat Stan, then everybody will be fighting in a circle. There you go.
Yep.
I would love to have, if it happens, I would love, shut some mouth,
What's your feeling on the champion right now, Anderson Silva, fellow Brazilian? I know it's a different camp. If you made your way up the rankings, how excited would you be to fight for that title?
Well, like I said, fight is a fight. It's 8-ounce gloves. Everything can happen. He's not always the best guy going to win the fight. Chill, son, to prove it, and with a good strategy, I can win the fight,
Mm-hmm.
I just have to take my time. If I come back to UFC, I will start from zero and get my way back, to the top. I just want to be part of the mix again.
Okay, George, thank you very much for joining us, man, and we'll have you on again shortly after the fights. I'm always excited to see what you got going on, and of course we wish you the best of luck here from up in Vancouver, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Hope you're back soon.
All right, there you go. George Santiago live from Florida, living the Miami Beach lifestyle. Thanks a lot, George.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye.